Beats for the stars.
What it do, family? It's your girl Tamika, and I am back with another video. Y'all, I miss y'all, man. Look, I know I was supposed to be dropping 2 videos a day, and yesterday I failed miserably. I failed. I'm so sorry, y'all. I was sleepy. Pardon my hat, man. I'm having a bad hair month, so y'all gonna have to bear with this crop. Look, if it's your first time here, I need y'all to smash that subscribe button, turn those post notifications on so we can stay connected. Shout out to the squad gang. S&T, man. I love y'all. Pardon the background. Y'all know where I'm at. I'm at work while I work. It's what I gotta do. It's how I gotta get it in. Look, on this morning way going into work, to school, wherever you might be going, man, I wanted to have a little conversation, man. I want to talk about Joshua Brown. So without further ado, we about to slide into this video. You dig me? Before we get into this video, I just want to say, for all of the people who's been rocking with me from the beginning, you know that I have a tendency to always talk about things that bother me or affects me, or things that I feel like is very important to share with the masses. This is a particular case. I'm not really sure if you guys are even aware of who Joshua Brown is. For the people who do not know, I'm going to go ahead and roll this clip. On the 6th of September, Botham Jean was enjoying a bowl of cereal watching TV in his living room when an off-duty cop named Amber Guyger entered the residence and shot Botham Jean dead on his living room floor. Now, it was her defense that she thought she was entering her apartment, and she thought that Botham Jean was actually an intruder to her apartment. Fast forward, the prosecution star witness, Joshua Brown, testified against Amber Guyger, basically implying that she shot Botham Jean in cold blood. I wanted to talk about this particular situation this morning because sometimes as people, we feel like we are exempt or we are excluded from certain situations. And I want everybody who follows me or whoever might stumble across this video to know that we all have a Joshua Brown in our family. Whether it might be a cousin, an uncle, a brother, a father. And it bothers me so bad that this dude's life was snuffed out right when he was on the road to becoming a brand new father. You know what I'm saying? The things that he would probably want to teach his son about doing the right thing for the next man, he was executed for. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want to talk about this morning. I want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, when doing the right thing sometimes can still go wrong. For example, we've all had a friend, you know what I'm saying? And this friend that we love, you know what I'm saying, love this motherfucker who she with now. Oh, she love that dude. I'm talking about love the drawers that the man wears, everything. She loves this dude. Now, we might stumble across a situation to where we find out this man ain't shit. You know what I mean? We have a lot of evidence showing that this man is not shit. Now we're forced with the dilemma on, do we tell this best friend that we love so much, or do we not? Now, for a lot of people who do not, that comes out to be just as wrong. But then sometimes if you do the right thing and you say, friend, listen, this man ain't shit, you gotta leave him, girl. Sometimes it can backfire. Now that person, that same friend who you love so much, who you went out on a limb to tell that her man ain't shit, is now looking at you like, oh, she just want to break up our happy home. She just miserable. She's single. Now you have a good situation that has went completely bad. And this is what this situation kind of reminded me of. It's one of those dilemmas that we're always faced with. You know what I mean? The man did not even want to testify. A lot of people wanted to throw shots. Man, this man is in court with a Dragon Ball Z shirt on. Well, there's reasons why. The man was in Cali and had he did not want to testify at all. He felt bad about it. He did not want to do it. At the last minute, he was threatened. You know what I mean? He had misdemeanor charges, and he was threatened. Like, listen, if you don't come and you don't testify, then yada, yada, yada. We know how the powers can be. So the man got in the plane, jumped off the plane, and went right to court. And that's the reason why his presence was the way that it was. Fast forward. I want to talk about how he was gunned down, okay? This man was executed, and a lot of people was really bothered by the verdict, myself included. I felt like when a man is at his house, in his peace, in his castle, where he comes home from the worries of the day, and he finally can get home, and he makes it home to his sanctuary. You know, for you to be shot dead in your own spot when you then came home feeling like you are basically, you know, safe from the world, eating some cereal, and you get killed by a police officer at that. Exactly. It really doesn't make any sense to me. But he was killed. And this woman, she was only given 10 years in jail. I'm pretty sure all you guys is probably known by now. For the ones who did not know, I'm here to bring it to you. You know what I'm saying? She got 10 years for a murder of a man who was in his house eating cereal. You know what I mean? When she sworn by the state to do right by mankind. That situation right there alone bothered me. How does it happen? How do you get so tired to where you don't even know where the fuck you live? Somebody please help it make sense to me, because I don't understand that. But anyway, that's a whole another thing that we could talk about. But now let's move forward to some of the things that people were doing after she was given 10 years. You had the judge that came off the stand and gave her a Bible and hugged her. You know what I'm saying? You also had the brother of the victim come off the stand and hug her. Everybody seemed to be okay with everything except for the mother. And I don't blame her, because at the end of the day, we can't bury the wrongs that were done in this particular case. Now let's fast forward, and this is the number one thing that really bothered me, what really had this shit on my heart this morning. Not only was this man killed and taken away from his newborn son, he was shot in his mouth. Okay? He was shot in his mouth. To me, to a lot of people, we know what that means. You know what I mean? Shut up for good. You know what I'm saying? And that's the message that I felt like they sent this man. You know what I mean? But outside of that, they still wanted to crucify this man's character, even after death.
Through the dedicated work of my detectives, we have identified 3 suspects in the Joshua Brown murder. Jacarius Mitchell, black male, 20 years of age. Michael Mitchell, black male, 32 years of age. Thaddeus Green, black male, 22 years of age. According to suspect Jacarius Mitchell, all 3 suspects came from Alexandria, Louisiana, to purchase drugs from Joshua Brown.
Now they want to concoct a story saying that it was a drug deal going wrong. Now come on, man. We know how this system works. Before they had this man testify against this white cop, okay? And I'm not making it about race, but I got to make you guys see the vivid picture, because y'all know I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. When this man went to go testify against this cop, I know for a fact that the defense ran everything in their mama against Joshua Brown just before he can even take the stand and want to make sure that he wasn't even going to be credible, okay? But they couldn't find shit. They couldn't find nothing. And that's the reason why he testified. You know what I'm saying? They felt like they had met his stamp. He had met their stamp of approval. So they put him on the stand. Oh yeah, we can't find shit on him. We can't do nothing. We can't concoct the story. So we gotta let him testify. Now, the thing that bothered me is there's a clip of the actual judge whispering under her breath. I didn't even think that he was gonna show. Now this bothers me. It bothers me to a degree to where it makes me feel like, what are we putting our faith in when it comes down to the system? Because we've seen time after time after time when the shit don't work. I'm still doing research on Kenneka Jenkins, because I'm not going to let her name just die down until we know what the fuck happened to this young lady. It bothers me, because that could have been my sister. You feel what I'm saying? That could have been my sister at that hotel party. So it bothers me. Just like Joshua Brown could have been my brother. I want to know what you guys think. I want to know. Do you guys think that this is a bunch of bullshit? Do you think that police officers are involved in the execution of this dude? Because I'm going to be completely honest with you. I 100% believe that it does. It's no way. I mean, coincidences happen, but they just don't happen over and over and over and over again. To me now, with this man being dead, the only star witness, she has every chance to appeal, because now the testimony could be void, because they could say he could have been somebody who she ran into locking up one day. You know, they can always make a story, but now the appeal could definitely let her out way before 10 years. And meanwhile, a man's life, 2 men's life, was snuffed out for it. I want to know how you guys feel about it. Another thing that I want to talk about, because they don't talk about it, there was also a young lady witness. And this young lady witness, she hasn't even gotten a lot of exposure because of the simple fact that her life is in jeopardy.
I did hear the actual shot, and that's what prompted me to go outside and actually start recording the video. I heard everything prior to. Some things I'm not at liberty to speak about, but I did hear the actual gunshots, and I heard a male's voice say, "Oh my God, why did you do that?" And then that's when I went outside. My video actually started about 60 seconds after the actual shooting took place.
She was the actual one who took the picture of Amber right after the shooting happened. You know what I mean? She showed Amber going back and forth on the balcony. She showed the footage of her being allowed to stay on the crime scene. Now, anytime an officer shoots someone, okay, when other officers arrive, to my knowledge, correct me in these comments if I'm wrong, that person's gun is supposed to be taken right away, and they are supposed to be excused, because now you're on the crime scene to where you could touch shit, you could stage shit. Some of the people that showed up might be good friends of yours. There's a lot of things that can happen. So this young lady shot a video of showing right when the shooting happened, like right moments after, to where it showed Amber panicking and going back and forth and not even really applying no goddamn CPR to this boy. If you're sorry, if it was a mistake, don't you think you give aid to this man to help him live? So y'all both can tell the truth? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me. But on your way to work, on your way to school, I want to talk about it. Let's chop it up. Y'all know we growing on this channel too. I like to talk about real shit. So I want to know how y'all feel. If y'all want to see more videos like this, man, give this video a thumbs up. Thumb it up, man. Thumb me up. You know what I mean? Please tell a friend or tell a friend to also subscribe to the channel. I thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate all of the support that we have gotten thus far. You guys really don't understand, man, how much you guys motivate me. You motivate me so much. I really didn't mean to get on my Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Farrakhan shit, but I just really feel like of having a platform, sometimes it's our obligation to relay things of importance or things that mean things to us, to the masses, because some of us is completely oblivious to it. And it's not because you want to be oblivious to it, it's just that sometimes social media put a damper on a lot of shit, you know what I mean? And I just really feel like I have an obligation to be able to share it, because I love y'all and I want us all to be informed about certain shit that affects us all as individuals and as a community. You understand what I'm saying? I love y'all, I appreciate y'all, and until the next video, I'm gonna catch y'all, man.
Now that all the dogs free.